A familiar name. Familiar images. Questions. Was it fake? Is he real? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the evolution of Herobrine Sightings. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today. In this video, we're going to be going through the evolution of the sightings of Herobrine. Be sure to watch to the very end of this video because the last sighting is, in my opinion, the coolest sighting. Now, for those of you who played Minecraft anywhere from 2010 to 2016, you probably have definitely heard of Herobrine. He's a very famous creepypasta who we all feared as a small child, including myself. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with Herobrine, let me quickly inform you the story of Herobrine. Herobrine was a creepypasta. There was an image that came out. I will show the image later in our first sighting. It was the first ever sighting, and that image sparked everything. The kickstart of Herobrine. It was a figure who looked identical to Steve, the character in Minecraft, except he had all white eyes. That was the only difference. Now, the original story of Herobrine was that he was some ghost in the game. The creator of Minecraft, Notch, it was said that he had a brother. Now, his brother had died, and this entity in the game, Herobrine, was Notch's dead brother's ghost, who had somewhere or another infiltrated the game and was terrifying players throughout the 2010s in Minecraft. Was it true? Were the pictures real? Probably not, but it's still kind of cool to think they were. Notch confirmed that his brother had not died. In fact, Notch confirmed he never had a brother. More than likely he was not real. But for the sake of this video, we are going to play along with the hoax of Herobrine. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get to the first ever sighting of Herobrine. The most historic day in Minecraft history. It was in 2010 when the first sighting of Herobrine was posted. The first sighting of Herobrine was posted by an anonymous user on 4chan. And like I said, it's just an image. Very eerie. Let's be real here. This image is a little bit unsettling with the very extremely low render distance and just the overall feel of the picture, which I have actually been in this world in this exact spot, and it is a little bit eerie. If you're interested in watching my reaction and me exploring this world, click the video that's getting ready to pop up right there. But anyways, this was the first ever official sighting of Herobrine. As you can see, there's a figure very blurry in the background with only white eyes, but identical to your main character that you play as. And after this image is when everything started. This was the start right here. Now after this, tons of images started to flood in. The second sighting was by a user known as Pattymus, I think is how you say his name. And unfortunately, I could not find the original video. It was a live stream, and I could not find the original video. There is a video out there, but it is very low quality and very laggy, and I had no idea what was going on, and I could not see anything. So the video that I'm showing is simply just a recreation that somebody did. But in this video, it shows him simply just standing there, staring at him eerily, as Herobrine has done in the past. Now, this user, I believe, later came out and said this was fake. This was a hoax and it was all a joke. He basically was freaked out the whole stream. It's like, oh, I'm scared. I can't play this game. I was shaking. And later he said, yeah, it was just a joke. So that was that confirmed. And from there, many other videos began to surface all over the internet of Herobrine, people claiming to have seen him, people claiming, here's Herobrine, here's Herobrine, here's Herobrine. So many videos on there. If you go to YouTube and you type Herobrine sightings, thousands of videos are going to show up. Trust me, thousands. But basically, after this Pattymus video, there was another video that surfaced on August 30th, 2010. So the same exact year that the original sighting took place, a user named Brocraft had a live stream and ran into his house, and as he ran into his house, he opened the door to see Herobrine standing there staring at him as he shook the camera around and turned around and ran out of the house. Now, this video, I believe, has been proven to be a simple picture that this guy managed to code into the game, a picture of Herobrine that he simply just placed on the wall and then, acted like that. Then it seemed as though if you type in old Herobrine sightings, these are the types of videos where they simply are pictures. They're like 10-minute long videos sometimes of just pictures of their Minecraft world with text over the video. This was what seemed to be the most common type of Herobrine sighting videos, was just picture or montage videos, things like that. And this is what flooded the internet all over the place, and still is just what you see when you type in Herobrine sighting, old Herobrine sightings. The fear of Herobrine, it was such a unnerving thing. Everybody, I feel, had the fear of Herobrine. When you played Minecraft by yourself, you always had a fear of Herobrine, and especially when you heard cave noises. When you heard cave noises, it was terrible to hear, and you just were terrified. And I remember one time I was playing in a large creative world that we had by myself, and I swore up and down that I saw Herobrine from a distance. Didn't see Herobrine from a distance. I could have recorded the clip and I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't see it. I was just so scared that I imagined it, basically, I believe. But as the years went on, sightings and the fear of Herobrine remained persistent. So Notch, apparently, he liked the idea, and apparently he was originally going to actually add Herobrine to the game. Don't know why that fell through. That would have been interesting. He liked the idea, but eventually he got a little bit annoyed by the idea, I believe, because he had thousands of messages asking about his brother, which was not even real. Like I said, his brother was not even, he never had a brother. So he kind of got upset, but he addressed it, and he said, he sent out this tweet, which is kind of goofy. And I believe at some point, I don't remember when, if it was before this tweet or after, in the Minecraft patch notes, they put removed Herobrine to fool all of us. And I remember whenever I heard that, I was like, he's real? I remember I was just in shock at that. I remember that was like, for me as a kid, that was the set in stone evidence Herobrine exists. But as time went on, the videos got worse. The sightings got obviously faker. If you type in Herobrine sightings now, there's so many mods out there that you can. I mean, I made a series where Herobrine was in the world. Now, I obviously said it was a mod, but there were so many mods with Herobrine that it's so easy to say, Herobrine's in my world, and just not show your mod list. The videos got low quality. The reactions got lazy. People obviously were not actually scared because they knew it wasn't real and they didn't know how to act. And the videos just got a little redundant as time passed. Which leads us to, I believe this was my first personal video where I saw Herobrine. I don't know if you've seen this video. This video is very popular, so here it is.
Okay, let's use a diamond. Run away, run away, run away! Israel! Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Oh my god! Run!
Yeah, that greatest acting I've ever seen. I mean, seriously, the fear of terror in this kid's voice sounded so legit. I really do wonder where this kid is at nowadays, because he pretty famous. Like, this video is famous. Yeah, I hope he's proud of it. Very funny video. But yes, that was one of the more recent, I guess. It was still like a very long time ago. That was still very, very long time ago. But that was a more recent sighting after the first few that we mentioned. Now, the most recent Herobrine sighting that we have is actually in the Minecraft movie. This is the most recent and the most, in my opinion, one of the coolest Herobrine sightings we've had. So basically, this in the movie, Herobrine makes a quick appearance. The kid, the main character, is hallucinating the Enderman. He looks the Enderman in the eye and it makes him hallucinate all of his friends being mean to him, basically, like anti-versions of his friends. Well, the anti-version of Steve so happens to have white eyes, while all the other characters have purple eyes. How does that work? I believe it had to be the deliberate Easter egg, which is really cool that they decided to do that. And I didn't even notice it when I first watched the movie. Herobrine was in the Minecraft movie. Here's the clip.
You'll never be as cool as me, Hank. Just give up. The overworld doesn't need you, Henry. Give up. Neither do I.
And here's a little story with that I heard. Apparently, the VFX artist said that a certain character, when they were making this scene, all the other characters' eyes, they would make purple, and whenever they showed them the VFX, it worked fine, except for one. They said one character's eyes, whenever they kept making it purple, it just kept showing up white for some reason, and they couldn't fix it, and they said it was some kind of glitch, which I thought was a very cool way of them implementing and keeping alive the lore and the mystery of Herobrine. Because originally, Herobrine was just some glitch ghost in the game, so they just decided to contribute and continue the lore, which is very cool. But, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, that is the evolution of Herobrine sightings in Minecraft. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Herobrine style content, I got a little more coming out. But again, you can check that video where I went to the original world. If you enjoyed this video though, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe. It would make my day and it would help me out a lot. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a blessed evening, morning, day, night, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you have a blessed one. I love you. Jesus loves you. And I'll see you in the next one.